Hey there, welcome to the Flat Out Truth. I'm Paulino B Michael, and we have a great show lined up Monday. We'll see how this goes. Last Monday was pretty busy, so it was pretty good. Let's get this thing going. I think the clicker of all buttons is ready. She's getting so fast at it. I used to have to stall more, but now I don't have to. Now she's just waiting. But let's bring her in. My helpmate, my beautiful wife, clicker of all buttons, Chelsey B Michael. And I'm going to point the right way because it's the right way on everything else except for you.
Welcome to the Flat Out Truth. Everybody coming in, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to tap that screen, grab that heart me, and enjoy the show.
I think it is. I think it's right everywhere. So my camera's just a little crooked.
I think it's because I'm shorter than you.
There. No, I mean, it's just crooked. It wasn't bad. There. That's better. I think that's crooked now the other way. All right, that's good enough. Yours always looks like a slant.
Yeah, I do it on purpose.
I know. Anyways, it is funny because your door, you're on.
Welcome to the Flat Out Truth, where truth comes together.
All right. So anyway, yeah, we got a great show today. It is. Are we talking about it? Or are you gonna read it?
I can read it. So today is Monday, and our topic today is I was born for this.
I was born for this, yes.
I was born for this. So everyone has a purpose in the world, and I pray that you're lucky enough to find it. It could be as simple as raising a good family to as complicated as starting a podcast. Is there something you are truly good at, and do you think you were born to do it?
Now, yeah, I think so. And I think some people wish they were born to do something more magnificent in their mind, right?
Yes.
Help more people.
By worldly standards.
By worldly standards. Well, I say prideful standards too, right?
Yeah.
Depends what you're into. Like, I mean, if you're biblical or in that type of system, it's all about what the will of the Father is. But if you're more in the worldly standard, everybody wants to be the one that stands out, the shining star, the whatever, right? There's like all these things that where people try to do. And they think some of the stuff is easy when you're called to do something. It really isn't. Like nobody wants to be working 16-hour days, 18-hour days on this stuff. I've been coming up with new concepts every day and reaching out to people that sometimes don't care. But that's not your problem because that's not your purpose. Luckily, I don't have to care about that. If I had to care, it'd probably be way worse, right?
Yeah, if you had to care. Dude, I don't think you could do it if you had to care.
Yeah. I think they numbed me from that. I don't have to care. I just go like, here, I give you the information.
Yeah, you got to have a
seed and see ya, bye-bye, next, right?
Yeah.
Next. But, like the things that I've went through in my life is just built me for this. I mean, not everybody's went through the origin story or have read the origin story. Maybe we'll read that today at some point.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be good because then you kind of see how like this became my purpose, right?
Yeah.
I think with all the skills that I've learned throughout my life, I don't think there's nobody else that could do what I'm doing, to be honest with you. I don't know anybody else.
Yeah. Me neither.
Not what do they call it? Honking your own horn or bragging. It just is.
Yeah.
I've accumulated a lot of knowledge and skills, but like most people can't draw at a high level. A professional artist, most people can't do that.
No.
Most people can't. Now it could sing good, but not only sing good, but write songs and actually do the lyrics. That's a whole nother thing. I mean, I rebuilt my house. I mean, there's just so many things I can do, man.
Twice.
Yeah, I've done it twice. Like, electrical, plumbing. I mean, like everything.
Yeah.
Roofing. So most people can't do that. Take down walls, put up all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is so much I can do. Like, I don't know anything I can't do.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah, I haven't run into
play volleyball at a high level, play golf at a high level.
Yeah. Yep.
Most people
ping pong.
Yeah, ping pong. Most people can't be a scratch golfer. I mean, the average golfer shoots 27 over.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I shoot +1 to 3, and I haven't even been golfing that much.
Yeah.
When I golf more, I get it down. Yeah.
You just go jump out there, right back in it.
Yep. If I practice more, I can get down to like under.
Yeah.
I usually shoot as an even handicap. So, I mean, it's just something, but like I said, most people can't do that. But all that was just for this.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. Like everything I've ever learned is just to get me where I'm at now so I can use it for the Elohim and my purpose, which is to place people on notice and tell them they've been served, plant the seed. And that's it. yeah, I'm blessed that I get to even chat with them, but most people don't. I mean, I don't know. It's like there's not a belief, it's a knowing. I know them, so it's totally different. Like even Chelsey, the closest person to me here, she's still off of belief. I think she sees the signs and things like that, but it's not the same. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, it's not the same. No, I 100% agree. I get my own signals, but it's not the same.
Well, the funniest part is they give me your type of signal too at sometimes, like when I have to learn the pain and hear the freaking
or when you try to launch something that wasn't supposed to be launched.
Yeah, you did that with me. With that music,
You want
right?
Marcus in back. It's not gonna work.
Listening to Journey for 3 days straight.
That was a rough one.
Punishment. You have to learn by pain, but like some people are just born to be a parent. Some people go through struggles to become a parent, so that when they become a parent, it's the aha moment, and they raise really good people, the people they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
you never know. Be a good husband, be a good brother. I mean, there's all the different things that can be. Is like, what is your purpose? Some people try to pick their purpose and it doesn't work out. I've known people that wanted to be a teacher and said, "Oh, this is my purpose," and then they become a teacher in which they weren't. Man, I had a friend that actually wanted to be a doctor, and when he was like 2/3 through, he didn't want to be a doctor no more. But by then he's pot committed, man. He's got all the loans and all that stuff, and he just went straight through it.
Yeah.
And then he thought he's gonna be revitalized being an ER doctor. And he was so good, they made him in charge of the ER, but then he didn't get to see patients.
Which is why they lied.
Which is why he wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to do the trauma.
Yeah.
Because what they do is they hire in PAs, and all he does is just double check their work, so he never hardly gets to see patients. So now he actually works for Chelsey Works. Is a whole other subject as a consultant. He's like a double consultant.
Yeah.
Right? He works for your place.
Yep.
Where you work as a consultant, really.
Yep.
And a panel. And then he works for the job he had left.
Used to, yeah.
As a consultant and on a panel and a board member.
Yeah.
So, but he still don't get to see patients.
Nope.
Which is the whole thing he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I said, there's people that start churches. Oh, this is my calling to start a church. And then they go start a church, but God's not there. God's not there because you did it without him. It might have been a nice gesture.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean he's there, and it doesn't mean that's what you were supposed to do. Yeah,
because the interesting thing, and you've talked about this before, and I had never thought of it until you brought it up, is, like, again, I'm going to pick on the church in this case, but it's like you have pastors and preachers and priests, whatever you want to call them, whichever denomination you are, take your pick. But every single one of them says they're called.
Mm-hmm.
But they just go to school like everybody else.
Yes.
Like a lawyer. They go, they study, they pass, and they graduate. And now they're like, okay, now you're officially ordained by God. And that it's like, but they're not. They're just ordained by men.
Yes.
It doesn't mean they're not ordained by God.
Yeah.
But it also just means they're ordained by God.
Yeah, they get it like that. It's no different than somebody
Yeah.
becoming an artist and going to an art school.
Yeah.
What does he say? I was called to do art.
Yeah.
But see, if you said that, they'd look at you crazy.
And then they get offended by it too.
Oh, yeah.
If they say, "Oh, you weren't called," it's like you said, what's wrong with a nice gesture? I thought we wanted to be nice to people, but
yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like, it's like you can say that somebody's born to play like basketball, like Jordan or somebody, right?
Right.
Believe it or not, there's somebody better than Jordan that's never even played in the pros or high school.
I think you're right.
But that's all another subject. But you would say that he's born to, and he's like, oh, he's natural, blah, blah, blah. And you'll take that. But if somebody goes, I was picked by Most High to do this, they'd be like, no, for real, why are you doing it? See?
Yes.
You can't say that. I was like, when it comes to God, you can't say it.
No.
It's really weird. Unless you go to seminary school, and then they'll say you're called.
Yes.
So you still need a man-made certificate to prove it. And even Jordan, right? You're making the money, you're doing X, Y, Z, and that's how the worldly status is what proves to everybody that he was born to do that. Yeah, you're getting ready to pull somebody up so we can do the baby or no?
Oh no, yeah, I was gonna say I probably need to.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it's like it's really interesting though. What you're born to do can be subjective, I guess, right? And it depends on success sometimes. Worldly success. Do you need to
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and put yourself up.
Yeah.
And then we can just add people we have to once we get to 10K.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. We have a cranky baby. Mom got home and she was sleeping. So.
Feel free to request.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still come up. Once we hit 10K or whatever, we'll start bringing things up. Anything in the chat, Chelsey will let me know, I think, because I don't read the chat usually. Hey, last night in Vika's I did, though. That was pretty weird. Hey, it was pretty weird last night. I'm trying not to get too far off, but there was 2 JJs because there's our JJ.
Oh, yeah, and then there's another JJ.
There's another JJ. So when I was telling him I was talking to JJ, and JJ wasn't there earlier, I didn't even think about it at the time. I was actually chatting with both JJs. Because one says JJ and the other one says Justin Johnson.
Yes. It was really funny, actually.
So when I said JJ, I was talking about our JJ, but he thought I was talking about the JJ he knew or the other JJ he knows. But it wasn't. But yeah, he was a cool guy. Very suspicious of me and the beard and the... Dude,
everybody, I think they all like your beard.
Well, they either like it or say, oh, it's like Freemason. Well, who cares?
Yes, you would be correct.
I'm not getting paid. Be nice. I'm serious. I get kicked out. I don't follow any rules. Only for the most
You probably would.
But like, man, we want this brother in. Man, he'd be such a good Mason. And I'd be like, you're not doing this rule right. You're not doing that rule right. You're not following this one right. He'd be like, who brought this dude in here? This is how it was like with the union.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a great union person. You should get him in here. He's like, oh no, he doesn't want to play ball. He's too good at following the rules.
Yep.
Yeah, I had the union not like me because I followed the rules too much.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Make that make sense.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty funny. Now we're almost at 10. So like, yeah, if anybody wants to come up and say, hey, what were you born to do? I'm very curious. And me, it could be more than one thing too, obviously. And sometimes build up and maybe you're still building to find out. Maybe this is what you're born to do at this moment and then it changes, right? Because people's path can change. It can move, it can alter, it can pivot. So there's so many different ways this can go. But yeah, it was really interesting. Last night's show was really, really good. It was about ancient maps. And I think that's what he was born to do, Vika. I mean, I came just from my observation, he has a knack for it. Like even all of his little shorts, like he's actually bringing like, when I'm on his podcast, he's actually showing some of the short videos he has on little subjects, you know, like all the land masses, what they're named, all the underwater lands, what they're named, all the rivers, and like each one was like this short little documentary that he was doing. And these are like 2017, 18, 19. So it's really interesting because there's stuff that some people haven't even heard of now that are into the biblical cosmology or the FE, right? They're not even, I never even hear people talk about it. So there's like a lot of really good little nuggets in there if you'd want to go back down that road. It was pretty interesting though. And again, that guy JJ came up and it was funny because he talks about like he doesn't come to TikTok. Not our JJ, the other JJ. And it's funny because he's, yeah, we got our YouTube and they got their TikTok, blah, blah, blah. But they're not the same. I think the people on TikTok are way worse. They're more mean. They have less, I mean, it's just the way TikTok has made it. I think they're very rude, a lot of cussing, a lot of things in the finger gestures and stuff like that, but it really has a negative feel to it way more than the YT. I think it's because you have this interaction and people just jump up on panel. They just start either cursing or cussing or yelling or cutting people off. They don't even know what the topic is. They just keep going. Yep, 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 yep. Or if they jump in, right? You guys seen it? They swipe in and they automatically want to come on panel and they don't even know what we're talking about. And then if you don't pick them quick enough, within 20 seconds, they take off somewhere else. So did they really want to come on panel? Or is it just a TikTok thing? Like, oh, that looks cool, so I'm going to try to get on there. It's really interesting.
Yeah, and that's not even including the trolls that because there's camera, when they come in panel, the whole point is to basically get their account blocked.
Yeah. But is it really interesting though, right, babe, that the way they do that, you'll see them come in, request up. Before Chelsey can even find out who they are, they take off. because we haven't let them up quick enough. They're not patient at all. I wonder why you got an echo. Yeah.
I have an echo. Make sure my mic is muted.
Okay, we're good now.
Okay. Yeah, because no, I agree with you. And like we've done research, right? And if you can delay gratification,
Yes.
you're going to be more successful. But when you want that instant gratification every single time, you're only going to do what's immediately beneficial to you. But what's immediately beneficial isn't
for
good for you in the
sure.
long run.
A lot of times it doesn't work out at all. Oh yeah, did you want to talk about it? You were born for what? What were you born for? I was born for this blank. She's gonna say, "Oh, yeah."
Me? I mean, I'm gonna go with I was born for this. I was born to be here with you and make these amazing kids and take care of them and whatever else you need. Like, that's the crazy thing, because like you said, it's like not that you couldn't do all of this, but you could not do all of this in the time that you had. And the person that fit you best that could even do that. Like that even
for sure. Well, isn't this funny though? It's like really strange because like Chelsey, she played volleyball at a high level, played sports at a high level, even in track, went to states, right, for track. So in her mind, she's like, I'm born to do that, right? And then when she played volleyball, I was born to do this. And then when her junior college won nationals, I was born to do that. And then she went to MSU and they got to the Sweet 16, but she played at a high level, D1 school. I mean, that's the highest you can go in college. I was born to do that. And then after all that, where'd she go? She finds something. She doesn't want to go back home. She can't find her gaming job, so she takes a job at Verizon. Then I meet her, and then now look where she's at. Like you know what I mean? Like, it's really strange. You're like, I'm born to do these sport things, and then all of a sudden, like, it changes. You're like, well, that was just training for something else. It's pretty interesting how it goes. Like, you wouldn't be where you're at now, know what you know, unless you go that route. But there's so many different ways. I was born to do this, and then it changes. Oh, wait, this happens. Oh, I was born to do that. Oh, wait, stop. Wait, this one happens. And then now I really know why I did all that. And it's really interesting. I think it's fascinating. It's beautiful. It's beautiful that it shows you that you're always, I guess, a butterfly. You're always changing. You're always cocooning. You're always, at least you should be pushing towards that, right? People that settle, they're not going to be happy. And there is no redos. You're just not. You don't get a redo. There's no reincarnation. You're not doing, this is all you get. So you better make the best of what you got and not try to waste time. But like I said, anytime anybody wants to go up, I don't know who's working. Maybe Jesse's still working. Gabby's probably with the kids. Frog's could be with her kids. And then Chelsea's with our kids.
Everybody got
Except
kids.
for me. I have kids, but I'm in here. I'll switch. You guys want me to switch and let Chelsea run it, and then I can take care of the kid? That'd be way cool. She don't like being up here by herself.
Awkward silence of like, I don't know what to talk about.
But hey, is that true what I said though? Like all these different things, like where you thought this is what I was born to do?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, because I for sure, like I even had a moment where I thought it was epiphany. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to go play professional because I didn't know what else to do. I thought that was my path in life and couldn't do it. So I was like, well, didn't know. I guess that's not even true. It's not that I couldn't do it. I didn't know how to do it at the time. Yep. I didn't have enough knowledge. And so I went a different route. I knew what I did know. But which is ironic because knowing what I know now, I know I could have done it. So it's better that I didn't know. So like,
now you sound like me, dude. You sound just like me. Like there's
that was me. I was born for you. There you go.
We talk about it all the time, and sometimes she's the one that they use to delay me in a way or delay a certain thing, but it takes us down a different road. Like some of these overlays we're only doing because we went down a different way to try to fix the audio. But now there might be a different way to fix the audio, but if we would have did it way back then, we might not have these cool overlays. Everything's timing, man. We don't know the timing. It's just like the platform. The platform, they had some issues when they were updating it and doing all kinds of crap. So on and off, I couldn't even mess with it for 3 months. right, babe? There's like 3 months and it happened to be the time we were here on TikTok, so it worked out when we're trying to figure out this TikTok thing and get all this stuff ready. But yeah, it's all in his time.
It's all in
I was
his
like,
time.
man, I would have been sitting there waiting, and it's very interesting. So like the timing is all their timing, but I think it's really cool how like you can be born to do something. And then it changes. You're like, wow, maybe I was just born to do that until I did this part. And this is what I really was born to do. And that could change again. Who knows?
Yes. And you know what's funny?
Yes.
I think it's all right. I think you were born to do the
At that
thing
moment.
that you were meant to do.
Yeah.
In the moment.
The present.
Yes.
And that's the present. Yeah.
In the present.
And you should always be trying to push forward, though, right? Bettering yourself to the next present.
Yes.
Hey, how you
Until
doing?
you got your
homies.
JJ was born to do a whole bunch of stuff. JJ was born to be nice. I think you're nice, which is good because I'm not nice. But you know what I mean? Though, like, yeah,
I've been not nice.
But you changed. Yeah, like so, like you know what I mean. Were you ever doing something? You're like, I was born to do this, and then something changed, and then you're like, all right, this is something different. I'm born to do this now. And you know what I mean? Like, there's always an addition. Like she said, it's like whatever you're doing at that moment, and you're deeply involved. You could say, this is my moment. This is what I'm born to do.
Yeah, born to be a father, born to do carpentry, finish carpentry work. I think it comes super easy to me in that way.
Well, and the balance you
Hopefully
have.
I was born to be a soldier.
There you go.
Yep, born to heal
There you
people. Allegedly.
That's my favorite part. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, that's really what it comes down to, though. It's like, you're always going. And like I said, I don't know anybody else could do what you do with such joy. You know, that's so much work, brother, that you do. You know?
Yeah. Took me a long time to get to that point, though. I used to have negative self-talk back in the day. Oh, I told you that story, I guess.
But even when you're doing your stuff, you think it changed by then?
Oh, yeah, it was changed. It was changed before that. It was mostly I was just a carpenter at that point in time, and then when I switched to, growing regular flower to hemp, and then it changed to where I can really heal people. Then I like coach people like through their recoveries too, like different addictions and stuff like that, where that helped a lot too. I just got an urge from the Holy Spirit one day that I had to, because I knew how to get over addictions really good. So the Holy Spirit was like urging me to show people and help people. That's a crazy story too. If you ever want me,
does it come into the born? Right, this is how you got born to do what you're doing. Go for it.
Yeah, maybe. So, back in the day, I got hurt at work and I got hooked on painkillers, like from the doctor. Didn't even know they were like, addicting or anything at the time. And so once I figured out how to get off of those and to, be good again, the Holy Spirit was urging me to start to teach people about that. And so I went to be a AODA counselor, which was like the only thing that I thought was available at the time to be able to help people. And so I started signing up for tech school, college classes, and it would have been like a 2-year program and all this stuff. So I was on the phone with them and the Holy Spirit was just screaming at me like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I was like, oh, this is what I thought you wanted me to do, like, so I told the lady, I'm like, I'm going to have to call back because I was ready to give her my credit card with a no refund payment of a big amount to get started on classes, And so I hung up the phone, and then the next day I found out about recovery coaching, which is like a peer-to-peer thing instead of there's no red tape, there's no nothing. You just help people, through their recovery, either voluntarily or as a job, which I didn't even know there was jobs to do that at the time. So I found a class that week, and it was going on the next week. So I went up there and did a certification class for a whole entire week. And then I got certified, and I was a recovery coach within like 2 weeks of that time. I was on the phone with those people, and when I graduated the class, the lady, this was a class way up north from where I live. And she's like, I have a job for you in your city, starting at like $40 an hour, going to the hospital. And like, as soon as people have their overdoses, you're going to be sitting there waiting for them to wake up and tell them about your, recovery coaching and that. And so, yeah, it worked out really good. I had 2 guys tell me that I saved their life, and they ended up helping other people too. One guy helped his brother and coached him through his recovery after I helped him. And then another guy who had like 21 overdoses, and it was his 21st overdose that I got to sit next to him and talk to him. And I saw that he was still alive the other day. So that made me feel really great.
Yeah, I didn't know you could overdose so many times and still make it.
Yeah. I was like, bro, I've got a plan for you, bro. I was like, you must be special, dude. Come on now. Not everybody can die, that close to death.
That's it was for you.
Times, and, or something else with him.
Yeah. That cements it cements your purpose.
He's one of the ones that told me.
I'm telling you, sometimes other people pay for our lessons especially if you're anointed or you have like this purpose they want you to do. A lot of times it's through other people. You don't even know if that dude's a real person. Could be an angel unaware. How do you ever know, for real?
Yeah. Well, I saw that he, and I talked to his sister a few years ago, and she said he was all good yet. And then I saw that he had joined Telegram. You know how it like says people in your contacts who joined Telegram. And so, I saw that he had joined Telegram, and that at least up to like a year ago, he seemed to be good. No, I don't want to like invade people's, like he's already past that point. You don't want to remind him, like, so, yeah. So I just took it as, that's awesome. A little wink,
See, you're born for that. That's amazing. And I can feel like the joy.
Yeah, there was some serious trials that I went through to get to that. I don't know. You ever looked into what opium the withdrawals can do to you? But I would not wish it upon my worst enemy. It's like the worst flu you've ever had in your lifetime. It's like 1,000. It's like the only time I've ever felt like depressed in my whole life, just because that's what it makes you feel
it's horrible.
Like. No doubt.
Yeah, and now.
That's why and that's why I can see why it led you to where you are, because everybody talks about these epidemics now with things like that, and it's unnecessary when you can have all these natural products that help you with all of those things.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, and it's a natural thing to start with, like the poppy plant. Is what it comes from, right. It's like a flower that grows, and that's like not really that addicting. Like the poppy plant, what comes out of a poppy plant isn't really that addicting compared to what they're giving people synthetically is like 50 times worse. And it just, now with all the, the fent stuff is like way, way worse.
I definitely think.
Yeah, I've not done that stuff like that, but
yeah, for sure. It looks. That's part of your purpose for sure. Not everybody can do what you did. Go through the recovery and do what you're doing, helping people.
I did it as a job for like a whole year, and then it just got to be too much on me. I was like having to be around a lot of people that were like addicts and really deep into it. And so I just went from having a job to just doing it voluntarily, and then just letting bring me people and being able to share my testimony with people. And that's it. And that's the way I've done it since then. And he does too. He's like,
yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
So you kind of do like three things. You got your business, then you have your side business, and now you got another one. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Amazing.
Always looking to stack those skills.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, be used, right? That's why you have them. That's why you have experiences too. It's to help other people out. You can warn them or suggest how you overcame something, all with experience. So it's definitely a good thing.
That's why I consider suffering as a heavenly blessing.
Yes.
Because I've seen it. And you wouldn't know what good was without the pain or without the evil.
That's what I told everybody. It's just like food. If everything tasted good, you wouldn't know what bad food tasted like. So would the good food ever be good? Or would it just be, right? Yeah.
I always wanted to know what manna tastes like from heaven. Yeah. It's gotta be good.
Yeah.
Make some manna bread.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, the bread from heaven.
Yeah, that's never sweat nothing, bro. I know that. Drop food and quails, like anywhere.
Yeah.
That's what coming up. Passover coming up, man. That everybody that maybe not necessarily fulfilled.
Yeah, you popped a couple times. But it's really interesting about Passover.
I said, with Passover coming up.
Yeah, it's really interesting though because
it may be fulfilled, but it's still
it's on April Fool's Day. Yeah, and nice. That's when they're supposed to try to go to the moon again too. They're supposed to launch to go to the moon on April.
Oh, Artemis!
On April Fool's.
That's so funny.
April Fool's, the launch, Passover. I mean, it's just, you can't make this up.
You think they're going to actually do the launch? And
try to something weird's going to happen. Either they're going to back out, or they're going to have some tragedy or something.
That's what I think.
Yeah, they'll have some malfunction.
Yep, might be another. It's been a long time since the Challenger, so maybe they. Is there anybody super famous going to be on the flight?
No. You just had that guy that was really
special.
Just the guy that was like, "Hey, we're gonna finally send somebody to the moon for the first time." I don't know why they even let him say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such nonsense. I know that Challenger thing. They wheeled that TV. Did they wheel the TV? You were how old were you when that happened? Did you get to see that on TV?
No, I was at home when that happened.
Yeah, because I think if I remember correctly, my sister.
Because they used to do all the launches though.
No, so she would have been.
A lot of times they would do it, but actually when they first started doing those launches, they would do it a lot, and then they didn't, and then they brought it back for that one, right? Mm-hmm. Because that was supposed to be the first teacher or something on too.
Yes.
A non-astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
They were.
Yeah.
Thanks for heart me. Yeah, just reminding now that I'm back. Don't forget to heart me, guys.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, it's just really funny that.
We all know what happened.
Yeah, what happened with that. It's so weird, dude.
If you don't,
that shows you that was unmanned, allegedly.
One of them dudes lives right down the road from me.
Is he really?
Is that the one with the curly hair?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The dude
that's right. That's right.
Was the professor.
Yeah, and the guy goes up to him. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 1,000% him. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, dude. I researched for like 10 years straight, dude. I think I've seen every single thing that there is out there.
That's crazy. Yeah, and they never change their names. It's really weird.
That's the thing that got me. They don't change their names.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gabby.
They say they're twins.
Yeah, but then there's no birth certificates for the twin.
Nope.
Yeah.
Or they weren't at their funeral or whatever.
The whole thing is weird.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There's something.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy, bro. That traumatized me when I was a kid, dude. I was, all about space up to that point.
Well, you know what's crazy? It's like that's what they do, though. And this is, I was listening to, it was actually something about relationships, and they were talking about, it's like, how do we solve the problem? And they were trying to figure out how do we convince women not to be promiscuous. And one of the women had said, well, they're not thinking about it. And I was like, that hits the nail on the head. That's the issue. People aren't thinking. When these things happen, they don't think about it. They just act on pure emotion because it's a huge event. And so when it happens, they get that emotional involvement. They're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And as sad as it is, because you want to believe, you want to make sure it's not as bad as you think. You think, how could somebody do something so horrible? And then you don't think about it. You just react to it. But if you go back and actually think about most of the events, it's something that we've done to ourselves.
Yeah, there's
allegedly.
Yeah, it's a sad, like, I don't know where this this one pocket of iffy, I don't know where it's going, really. I really don't. Seems like they're always bickering with each other. So I don't know where this part's gonna go.
Yep.
Yeah, thinking they can just wake people up.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? They want to wake people up. No,
dude, that's not how
you got to plant seeds.
bro.
They think it's gonna wake up like the way, like a light switch.
Yep.
Like if they hear
it's rare. It's rare that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree.
And then when they don't do it, you dang globy, blah blah blah.
I don't think I've ever seen it like that way. And people can, if it's not their time, bro, that can really.
Yeah.
I don't see why they're wanting all that.
Oh, you're popping up. You're popping.
Yeah, he had some bag signals. So.
Yeah, because like, I just think it's weird. Like they get so mad about it, though. No, you're right. It's just weird that they get so mad. Why can't you see this? Blah blah blah. You're just blah blah. It's like, wow. That's why they run away. I mean,
that's why they can't see.
Yeah, you're too busy yelling at them. Then they get defensive, and they're not hearing anything now.
Yeah, once you've got somebody on defense, that's why you don't like to debate, because one, they're already on defense. When you come into a debate, you're already on the defensive more likely than not. 99% of the time,
they're not open-minded.
They're not open-minded, which is why the whole discussion is for not that person, but
viewer.
for the people listening.
Yeah.
Yes, but it is. They're just they have it hardened. They get defensive, and once those walls are up, you're out. They're not going to listen to anything you have to say. It doesn't matter what it is. Try again.
Yeah. It's funny because they always talk about, oh yeah, I'll debate somebody on here. No, you won't. Nobody debates on TikTok.
No.
They just yell and scream and call each other names.
Yeah. The closest thing I've seen was that one you showed me with it was the left and the right guy, and they were having a donut battle.
Yeah, but that's in the battle zone.
I know. That's why I said the closest thing. I don't even consider that a debate, but it was the closest thing.
Because you can mute each other and stuff.
Yes.
So it's not that good.
No.
But like a true debate, yeah, you'd have to set it up.
Yes. Yep. You have to. You have to have a moderator, an impartial moderator. And you get to say your piece, and you have to agree to the terms. Yeah, it just gets too crazy. Like I was talking about it. I can only stay in some, like I try to go visit and throw a heart meet to some people. I can only stay there for so long, and it doesn't even matter. Like no, it's not just the truthers. It's like mental illness, the men's mental thing. It's like all these. I mean, I go through all kinds of different things, man. You guys don't. My friends list is weird. It is. I've seen
I'll
it.
go and they get all negative, man. I'm like, dude, and I can't stand when Christians are getting mad at like at Trump, and they talk bad about them. Shouldn't you be praying for him? You're supposed to pray for your government and your leaders. You shouldn't just be talking bad about them the whole time.
They always say, "Love your enemy." Well, you should be praying for him. If you think he's on the wrong side, pray for him.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with him, but you can still pray for him. But they don't. They're calling him Antichrist and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna.
They immediately want to villainize him.
That's gonna really change him. Call people Antichrist.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll make him change.
Yeah.
It's really interesting though. Like, yeah, you're supposed to pray for your government. And and you can change it. You can change the government. You just gotta do what the Muslims are doing, right? Like if all of us were together in one area, become local government, city council, mayor, somebody becomes the sheriff, and you want to run it like the full Constitution, all the judges and everything would be in line with that, because that's what's going to start to happen. I mean, you can make your whole state constitutional again. The whole thing. Land, air, and sea, not just the land and, or not just the air and sea. So but they won't do it. But that's what the Muslims are doing, right? They're taking over communities and then they put their own laws in.
Yes.
Because they are the city council, they are the mayors, they are the police officers.
So they run it.
So they're like-minded. It's the Trojan horse. I've been saying that for like 6-7 years, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've been debating people on Facebook and wherever else I could go. And I'm like, dude, you guys whine about change. You're never going to go backwards. You're never going to get it back to the Constitution by electing new people to change it to the Constitution. You're only going to do it within. So you'd have to start small, build your way up, and then get those people in there to change by booting the other people out, by pushing them out of the way.
Yeah, because like in the past, when it was available, what would you do to them? You'd impeach them. You'd kick them out.
Yes,
that was
quick.
The power of the people. You could
Really
do it
quick.
very easily.
In a day.
We have lost that power. Now you got to do it the hard way.
Yep. They used to be able to go like with pitchforks. Why do you think they moved them all into Washington, D.C.? So
Get away from the mobs.
Yeah, so if you're pissed off and you're in Texas, you'd have to go all the way to Washington to yell at your dude.
Yeah.
How many people can do that?
It's funny. I was listening to somebody say how they've inverted everything, government included.
Oh, yeah. Like even prayer, right? We get into that. It's pretty funny. It's like when we pray, they teach you to pray with your head bowed and your eyes shut and holding hands. When Yeshua and then in the Bible, they pray looking up to the sky with our hands up. It's like the total opposite.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro, if I had to close my eyes and bow my head every time I prayed, bro, I'd get nothing done during the day.
But it's like, it's even,
I set my timers, bro. Like Daniel, dude, 9 a.m., noon, zenith, whatever the zenith is, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. And then if I can't pray that second, then I just snooze it till I get somewhere right away.
Like that.
You know, if I just happen to be in front of the customer or something like that, you know, but otherwise, if I'm in front of my crew, I don't even care. I just let them go.
That's funny.
They're on it too, you know.
Or driving, you have to shut your eyes and bow your head. That's not gonna.
Oh, don't do that, please.
That's not gonna be good.
Keep your eyes on the road, people. Oh yeah, that's what Jesse said. He said, "Keep your eyes wide on the road."
Yeah, because like even the way demons, right, to remove demons, to cast them out, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, you don't fall down to get lifted up. It's everything's opposite, man, in churches and everything they teach you. It's opposite of what they say happens in the Bible. Isn't that funny? Like everything, it's like opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should probably read the book.
Yeah, they should probably read the book. I don't know how they go. Yeah, how can a preacher just go like, man, that's weird. Like, why are we doing everything the opposite way?
That's why I started being like, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I was like, it doesn't match what's in the Bible.
That's why I told Chelsey when I went to her Lutheran thing to check it out.
Yep.
I go, dude, it looks like a Satan worship.
He used those specific words. I was like, what?
I go, dude, I was looking for the cloak. I was like, hell no. That's like so bad.
Yeah. I was like, they do an informal one.
And I was like, that's just as bad.
Just as bad.
I couldn't handle it, man. It just did. It didn't look right.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing is like, and I went there and I would just did the rituals.
Here's a little bit bigger.
There's the babies. But I did the rituals because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. And then I sang the songs because that's what I thought I was supposed to do, because in my mind that was how you worshipped him. I did read the book, but in that book it never told you I thought it does tell you what to do. I thought that's sort of the things, like kind of like he was saying he thought the wedding words were in the Bible, and I'm like, no, they're not.
I did, man, for the longest time.
I thought because what they do is they take the psalm out of the Bible. They take the prayer out of the Bible and say, here, this is what we're going to do. But what they do with it is they've turned it into a ritual. So yes, it's in the Bible. That piece is in the Bible, but they've turned it into a ritual that you do over and over and over. And then they entrap you in this church year that has nothing to do with the Bible. The Bible tells you to celebrate the feast days. The Bible tells you to celebrate the Sabbath days. And the Messiah, Yeshua, Jesus, like he did the same thing. That's why they did Passover. But then if you go ask a Christian, oh, it's for the J people.
Yeah. And there, I go, oh yeah, how many?
I had a great upbringing in the Catholic Church. So like just the CCD part of it, the confirmation part of it, it was super awesome. Like I just happened to have a really, really nice teacher that was really great about, reading the Bible, and then we would watch the Passion movies and that kind of stuff.
Thanks for having me, Daniel.
And she would talk about Christ a lot. So like I had a pretty good experience with that, but I recognized that after.
Yeah, so she was an anomaly. She's probably fired.
Yeah.
She's probably fired.
Hey, I came up with something good.
Well, she was more or less just one of the people that was part of it. One of their moms, and so I think she kind of understood it too. So it wasn't.
Yeah, because it's really interesting, like the way people say stuff. Though it's like you have somebody going to church for 50 years, and then you talk about the feast days, and then I like it when I go,
Thank you for the heartbeat.
"Where's that at?" And you had to say it's in the Old Testament, it's in Leviticus, and they go, "Oh, isn't that for the J people?" I go, "Yeah, how many J people are in the Old Testament?" 0. There's no J people in the Old Testament. Isn't that crazy? But they wanted us to think that, so it was just for them. It's really they con artist. Those that speak smooth things, man. I think it's very interesting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like even Nathaniel was saying how it's like it doesn't have to be out loud. It can be private. It even says in there like he does approve of that. And I said, yes, when you feel the Spirit, you should pray, not because you feel other spirit. And that's what I think people do. They feel other people's spirit.
yes.
And so then they're like, oh, I'm gonna jump on that. It's like, nah, it's when you feel Spirit, when you have your highest connection to them.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about that all the time. Like we had like that one time where we did the music. Dude, we had this thing popping, man. It was like there's so many
It was
people.
a good night.
They were so, this is the best live ever, blah, blah, blah. And then I told Chelsey, we're going to have 2 days off. I want to see how many people have rocky soil. And then not that many people came in on Monday. It was like they kind of came through. They were looking for music. There's no music, so they left, right?
Yep.
And this shows you, though, that their soil is made out of concrete. So that seed that was planted that Friday, even though we were talking biblically and having fun, it was shriveled up, right? It didn't take. There was no root in it. And it's a shame because those people barely come back. They drive by, if anything. And those are the people that have been placed on notice, man. That's it. It's up to them now, man. But it's really weird. It's hard to keep the fire lit. I'm not going to be on here every day being a whisperer in your ear. Oh, this is really interesting. We were talking about familiar spirits. And then I remember I was reading Samuel, remember?
Yep.
Yeah. When he brought back Samuel.
Yeah, the witch of Endor.
Yeah, the witch of Endor.
Which is ironically
you guys know
named
that story?
from Star Wars.
Yeah, so it kind of tells you like you're not supposed to bring back the unalive.
Mm-hmm.
And Yah's the one that let him do it. Yeah, Yah let Samuel come up because he said it was against it, but it was because Yah let that happen for the king to see that. It was really interesting.
That was the end for him.
And it freaked the witch out because she never seen. It's like she was a con artist in a way. She never seen something that powerful. So that was really interesting too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anybody wants else to talk and say, Gabby, I don't know if Gabby can talk.
Yeah.
But I was born for this. Maybe you're not there yet. You're always
Still
there,
on your
though, I
journey.
guess. Yes.
You're born for where you're at.
Yes.
But that might not be the end.
Yeah.
That might not be your ultimate purpose.
You might be in basic training. Trust me, I've been there. But yeah, there's just like so many interesting things.
Oh, hold on. I got a timeout.
Oh, serious one?
No.
Oh.
Temporary.
She just got back.
I know.
We gotta get some funds, man, so we can get somebody to watch these baby kids for 2 hours. Especially when Chelsey has to go in, they're even more needy, right? Because she's been gone all day. Dad don't count. Man, I can do everything. They said, like, where's mom at? I can cook the food. Hand it to. I'm serious. I cook the food. Hand it to Chelsey. Chelsey hands it to him. They go, "Thanks, mom." Another one that did all the cooking, everything. "Thanks, mom." I'm like, what the heck? It's pretty funny.
I'm just here for comfort.
She's a pushover. That's why they like her.
True story.
Is he in the potty? Oh my goodness.
Maybe.
He acts like a baby when she's here. He doesn't do that when with me, he just goes to the bathroom with Chelsey. "Mom, you got to come in here with me." Why? He probably dismisses her. Very cute. Also, Joanne got him some binoculars and he was spotting the moon. So he got to go to his big sister's house. They walked over there and he got to look at the moon through the binoculars. Isn't that cool? That was nice of her to get the binoculars. So he'll definitely be spotting it on
that's super cool.
On Wednesday night and Thursday. Hey, what's up, Pawpaw? Now Pawpaw joined the Flat Out Truth private platform. Man, he knows, he's an expert, man. He went through everything. He's posting articles and everything. He's reading all the articles, posting articles. This guy is like going all over the place, man. Yeah, he went from like, I don't know how to run this, and he downloaded the app. He likes that because when we go live, it alerts him that we're going live on the platform. And so he got to see how that went. And we had a good chat. Marcus joined us. And we were going to give him a walkthrough to show him how this kind of stuff worked. And man, he was clicking away, I guess. He must have, like, he knew a lot. He did. He knew a lot how to do everything. So that was really awesome.
I got curious about know what it's be up here. Dog touching trains out. Amazing.
Oh, he must have us on YouTube. Pawpaw has us on YouTube. Pawpaw, you got YouTube on, don't you?
Yeah, I muted you, Papa and Daniel, because you guys had a lot of background, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I could hear me. So he was probably watching this on the YT, and you might want to mute that one. You might want to mute the YT. Pawpaw's funny. I know. I think he needs to mute his TV. That's funny. Yeah, once you see him, I don't know, man. I kind of like the way it looks out over there. I like watching it on the TV. If I wasn't me, I'd watch me on. I mean, I don't want TikTok to get mad, but you know what I'm saying. Unless it was on my, the phone. Yeah. But if I had access to a TV, oh, for sure. Oh yeah, we had one person say that on Book of the Face. They said.
You guys had a lot of background.
Okay, my bad. Okay, I'll fix it.
You still got it on. Yeah, you can always mute that and listen to us here, or that's funny. But yes, 100%. I was telling him how you went to the platform, and you got that thing pretty much learned how to navigate.
Yeah, I like answering questions.
I mean, but I'm talking about you were like, you're kind of like navigating it really well, though. The platform. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, yes, sir. Told you once I get on the mission,
what do you think about it?
Go do it.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're posting a lot in there and answering questions. There was a question today too. I don't know if you watched or you listened or you read it.
Oh, I'm on a streak. I got a 6-day streak going. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it even counts the streaks that you guys are on. So if you guys go on there, yeah. He's trying to get another badge. Yeah, he did the checklist.
Yeah. I got one left on the
Nice.
checklist. Gotta invite
Nice.
somebody in. But I don't ask people their emails and stuff like that. So it's
Well,
that
if you
one's
use the
not gonna
app,
happen.
you just gotta have. You don't need that. You can just invite them through, like TikTok or wherever you're at.
Oh, I invite.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's like
maybe I'll figure that out.
the little people in the app. Click that. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. Social media. Yeah, that's why I think it's easier to invite that way than this through the PC or whatever. I think so. But yeah, it's amazing. I got surprised. You went from like, I don't know how to do any of this. And then now you're like, I see all these posts and you're moving around the articles and it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some informative stuff in there. Really.
Yeah.
is.
And we want you to add to it.
That's
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep doing
You can see
that.
how it can grow.
I got in there and asked a question today. Chelsey
Yeah.
was talking to me about it. Maybe we'll have to do that on a different day,
Yeah.
I guess.
You see that though? How like it can grow, right? If everybody's adding all this data in there.
Yeah, no one's been in there for quite some time.
No. It's been a while. It's been probably since we've been on here for sure. It's like
It's for the most
Yes,
part,
since we've been
6 or
on
7
here.
months.
yeah. Because like we
Yeah,
built
okay.
it and then we went to do this, and now we're back there. Like everything is just trying to get everything like the foundation. We're trying to get the foundation of everything. Then we can fully commit.
It's got to be hard for you guys to try to do what you have to do with this. Then trying to keep up on top of that app as well. I mean, that's seriously, that's a 30-hour day instead of 24.
Oh yeah, I
sometimes.
told everybody, man. We have we figured out between me posting, her posting, and then getting everything going. It's probably 100 hours, 120 hours a week of work between all the shows, all the posting, all the editing, all the everything. We're probably 120 hours.
Yeah, I could help you out with it. I could help you out with about 20.
Hey, as long as you keep
That's about
posting
it.
stuff in there and keep it alive, that's a great thing. Yeah, everybody counts, right? So everybody that goes in there, they start adding to it. Oh yeah, because even Jesse's went in there now. So Jesse can start clicking around in there. Jesse, if you can hear us, do the checklist. It actually helps you out. Ask Paul. It does help you navigate. It teaches you a little bit.
I got some of my writing
Yeah.
posted in there right away. Had another good one today. So I thought it was good anyway. So,
Yes,
was
what were
I
you born to do? Chelsea was born to take care of those crybaby babies out there. Go ahead.
I was just born to be different.
Well, you got the different right.
Born to be. Yeah. I guess I'm like JJ. I went through a lot when I was younger, growing up to where I am now, and I've done everything. Growing up in the streets of Cincinnati, getting jumped all the time. I was this little white guy running around, getting jumped, having to fight all my life. Crazy. Get older, start getting in trouble all the time. Get sent off to prison. Instead of getting in trouble in there, I went to college while I was in there, computer science, psychology. So I wanted to do something, so I didn't come out to be an idiot. But then I got into drugs when I got out. Met my wife, stayed with her for all them years, and we were on drugs for a long time. And one day I just, like I said before, I just walked away. I said, I can't do it no more. I don't want to do it no more. My grandchildren were being born. And I seen that I was going to have to step in, so I didn't want them to see anything of that. Wanted them to know nothing about it. So I stepped away from everything. I'm so glad I did, because it led to where I am now. Even laying floors, I'm always out someplace different. I get a chance to let the people see who I am instead of who they think I am. Because you and I, normal corporate installers or flooring installers show up, they're all mostly drug addicts. But show up and get a chance to let them experience me, get to experience my music. When I think about things sometimes, I've had some pretty darn good conversations with some customers, I'll tell you that. But seriously, just being different and being different than the rest of the people that were around me. Being able to walk away and stay away. Even though I had to leave them behind. Don't even look back at them no more. Just turn around, walk away, see you bye. Because I know if I go back over that way, temptation's going to be 100 times what it was when I was there before. So I don't even want to go around it no more.
See, but you're planting seeds the whole time. You're born to do that.
They can see all that. That's a big seed, I guess. They can just see that I'm different now.
100%. And we only know you for who you are now, not what you were before. You seem pretty legit to me.
Yeah. I've always had a good mind about myself, but when them drugs we got involved in them drugs, man, I stuck with that. The big one, that cocaine, I was on that for a long time, brother. That one got me. Man, I'm telling you. When I walked away, I had people call me, want to come over and do like an 8-ball with me. I'm like, oh, no, don't ever call me again. And the ones that had respect for me called me up later. So, man, I'm so sorry. I did not know. Yeah, that's cool, brother. Just don't never do it. Never happened. He never done it again. Never done it again.
So were you always reading the Bible and stuff along the way here and there?
I grew up, mom and dad dad didn't go, but mom did. And my uncle was a preacher. And he would talk to us a lot about the Bible. I went to Landmark Baptist Temple when I was a kid. And we would skip church. We would act like we would go in one door and back out the back. We would take off. But when the whole family was getting baptized at one time, I got in trouble, man. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I got in trouble because I went outside and got my corduroys, my brand new corduroys, beige. Got them dirty. Got a big old grass stain on them. And Mom said I could not go to get baptized. Wow. She made me stay home and read the book of Job. So that's what I did. And I dabbled here and there, but I never got serious about it until about 8 years ago. And really serious about it about 4 years ago. Then it changed again when I found out I didn't know all this stuff about the canceled night stealing and those different things. When that comes to me, oh man, you talking about lifting a veil and starting to seeing everything different. Yeah. And I'm just wholeheartedly all over it now. I spend 90% of my day talking to the Father when I'm sitting here at the house or even when I'm at work. And he's on my mind. Seeing everything different.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. That's a great story. So how long you been seeking now then? How long you been seeking?
Do what now?
Like you said that you started your journey of seeking, right, and reading.
Calling myself the seeker. That's just been a couple of years. Once I learned the truth, I didn't know anything about that stuff. I started out just stayed away from the Old Testament, other than that Job book when I was little. Stayed away from that. I think I read all of the New Testament at one time or another. I did it while I was in prison. I was into it, I read it, but nothing stuck. Nothing stuck. And then one day, man, it really does. It just clicks one day. And you feel so sorry. Truly, you feel so sorry for the things that you've done. It's, oh, Father, forgive me. Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? And I cried like a baby several times. And I still do it once in a while.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't have nobody to share it with other than people like you.
Hey, we don't mind. It's great, man. It helps other people and plants seeds. I think it's a wonderful story.
That's what I'm hoping when I get out here, when I write those things, I'm hoping that it will just grab somebody's attention. Make them think differently that day, or make them feel a little better than they did earlier.
That's like I've said it before, but that's why the most unhappy place I think I see people is the grocery store, and most people are not that happy in the grocery store. I get why, but it's like I always make a point of smiling at people there, because you never know who you're gonna touch.
That's exactly what I think of when I go, and I always smile at somebody. You never know what's going on in their mind, but usually you will get a smile back. And sometimes you can tell it makes a difference. Sometimes you can tell it makes a difference to somebody.
For sure. That's great.
I have an RBF. I cannot smile at people in the grocery store. I'm on a mission. I'm in and out that bad boy. I
That's
gotta
funny.
go.
So
I will reach out and say something to somebody if I catch them doing something or whatever I see at that moment. I'll reach out and say something to somebody, and I always get a good comment back. Just catch them off guard. They're not ready for it. I'll find something funny that they're doing, and I'll mention it right to them. Right, I don't care where I'm at. I'm that guy. My grandkids hated that when they were running around with, Papa, you shouldn't have thought. You just leave me alone. You can talk to anybody. It don't matter.
That's how I am. My daughter asked me, I used to get embarrassed if I would do that. Chelsey used to, but she's used to it now.
I'm used to it now.
Yeah, the kids really got to get embarrassed. They just turn around and walk away. I can't believe you would say, why not? I can talk to anybody. You got to be you. You stay quiet all the time. Nobody.
I was just gonna ask Daniel when he left.
You don't know how to speak up for yourself. You don't get heard.
Yeah.
You got to talk.
There's too many. They always call it the silent majority. There's too many people are silent. By their silence, they do nothing. Yes. And the people that are the loudest are the ones that get to make the rules. That's what they go by.
Yep. 100%.
By far, the world is silent. They just want to live in their own little world and.
Well, they complain in the dark, though, right?
Yes. Oh no, I don't know. They complain pretty publicly now.
Not really.
Gotcha.
Not really.
We're talking about you know that.
Yeah.
It's a small percentage that do it. It's just like if you're in your echo chamber, it sounds like, oh man, everybody's coming to truth. Not really. You went from 1% to 3%. You know what I mean? It's like everybody just thinks everything's conspiracy. Conspiracy jumps around like anything, even if you're not a conspiracy theorist, right? Like the Jim Carrey, the Jim Carrey thing, right? All that type of stuff. Yeah, other people have heard of that, but they don't take it serious. It's just they don't.
I know. Most conspiracy theories, though, or truth.
Depends. I think a lot of them are. I think
they all have a seed of truth.
Yeah, like the whole Jim Carrey thing. No, I don't know.
No,
that's what I'm saying. See,
yeah.
But other than things because that's like the new. Remember the Inquirer and Star and all that. That's what those turned into. Like the new, right? It's the new Star. It's the new Inquirer.
Yeah.
Because people would jump on it. The thing I don't get is when people say that they don't care about Hollywood and the people in there because they're all like, part of Satan or the Illuminati and they're horrible people. But then they care if he got cloned or not. Like, why do you care if they got cloned if you said you didn't care about them? Like, why do I care if David Chappelle got cloned? This is for entertainment purposes only. But why do I care if he got cloned? Why do I care if Jim Carrey got cloned? Why do I care if that one Gomez chick gets switched around? And so, why do I care? Why do I care? You just said that they're all embedded into the Illuminati and all this. It doesn't make sense. But that's all I hear people. They clone people. Who cares? They're not cloning me. How's that? They think that changed. Oh man, they cloned David Chappelle. I don't care. Is he still funny? It's all they are is entertainment. People say that they don't care because they're truth seekers or whatever. But then the first thing they say is, this is what this person is. Or like, I don't even care if it's a guy that's really a female or whatever. Why do I care? It doesn't bother me. It's like everybody gets so obsessed with that stuff. Like half of Hollywood is like opposite genders and all this stuff. Like, what do I care? See, again, they're embedding themselves into Hollywood that they say they don't care about. Do you guys see how that doesn't make sense? Anybody? Like, why are you talking about something that you say you don't care about?
Don't care. I like Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
But see, that's the difference. Is like you acknowledge him for his entertainment, and it literally doesn't even matter who it is. If they replace him and say he's the same guy, they replace him with a completely different person. If that person's still entertaining you, that's it. They've served their purpose.
You know,
Well, he was one of the main ones that were trying to tell you about this kind of stuff going on. Yeah, he was the one on Saturday Night Live.
But is that part of the entertainment? Yeah. Where's the role? Where's the role start? Where does it end? That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. He even admits it like several different times that Jim Carrey is a character.
Yeah. Several interviews.
And they replace characters, man.
Yeah.
Like even Bewitched, that show. They changed the husband, right? He was still Darren.
Darren.
Roseanne. They changed the daughter and then changed the daughter back. So like they're just characters. So characters can be changed by a different actor. They're just actors. But these people go around and say they don't care about them because there's the Illuminati and they're evil. But then they get all up, oh my God, they cloned him. I thought you didn't care about him. Who cares? Why do they care though? Like they say they don't care because they're bad, but then they think they're being cloned. Now they care again. It's really weird. Like who cares?
People care about
I just think it's because they really do want to be a part of that. They just won't admit it. They all get excited. They usually meet somebody famous on the street.
Yeah.
The same people they said are evil. I don't know. I think it's because it's so far-fetched. Like, you're not going to meet a Dustin Hoffman all the time. They're out of your reach. So people go, oh, I don't care about him. Then you meet him at a gas station. And you're like, oh, man, I got to meet Dustin Hoffman today. See? Right, babe?
Yeah.
I've heard that a whole bunch of times with different friends of mine.
Yeah.
I thought you said he didn't care about him because he thought he could never get that person in their life even for a moment. And then when it happens, they get starstruck. Oh my God, I met Dustin Hoffman. I met Barry Sanders. I met whoever. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. I met Barry Sanders. He's just a dude. He's shorter than I thought. That's it. That's a dude.
But the coolest guy I ever met was Charlie Daniels.
I don't know who that is.
Just a little dude, huh?
You don't know who Charlie Daniels is? Devil Goes Down to Georgia.
I know that song.
Devil Goes
Yes.
Down to Georgia.
Here, guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Country guy.
All right. Well, with that, it is time to bid a fond farewell to our streams. So everybody on TikTok, stay right where you're at.
We'll be right back in 30 seconds. We're going to say goodbye to everybody else. Don't forget to go join the flatouttruth.com. Go there, join, and become part of the private platform. Paw did it. He loves it. It's like Book of the Face or Discord on steroids. It's pretty cool once you get in there. It's bigger than people think that are in there. All these different topics that we have started.
Yes.
All these different articles. As a member, you can add to that stuff.
Yeah. I always laugh. People come in here, it's like, I want to talk about this. I'm like, well, it's not the topic tonight, but guess where it is a topic?
There. But then when they go, I didn't know you had this, man. We say it every night.
Every night.
3 times a night for like a year.
Or that their hearts are hardened.
Yeah, their hearts are hardened, man. They don't, you know what it is? I'm going to be honest. Now we're going to get into a little other thing. One of the biggest issues we have is there's not enough people in there to get enough likes.
Yeah.
No matter what people say, they say they hate social media. No, they don't. They love it because they're trying to reach people, right? They want women put selfies on so they can get 1,000 likes from people that are strangers and don't really care if their husband says, hey, you look beautiful today.
Yes.
They don't really care about that. It's all because they have a chance for it to go viral on FB, YT, even on here, TikTok, right? That's what they're all trying to do. And
Yes.
so they are, but if you're really just trying to spread truth and have knowledge and put things out for data, that's the place to go. You might not get a whole bunch of likes, but everybody that likes it and reads it are really involved in it. They either want to know it, they know something about it, or they want to learn about it.
Yes.
That's what that's for. The Flat Out Truth platform is not for like selfies and all this other crap. Or you're trying to like start trouble. That's not the place for you. It's for real truth seekers trying to spread real truth and put real data out there and have conversation. That's what that's for. That's why we keep the trolls out of there.
Yep. You got it.
It's not made for everybody. It's like, if you have an experiment or something, put it in there. Don't go, don't think that you're going to be arguing with globies or whatever, or constitutionalists and lawyers. I've seen arguments everywhere, man. It's just crazy.
Not wrong.
Yeah. But it's not there. It's not for there.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, go there. It's free to join the Curiosity community. If you want to donate and go to the premium, there is more data in there.
Yes. And we're starting to fill it up.
Yeah, and we're working on the app for the biblical calendar, so you'll be able to plot your month by month.
Yes.
It's gonna be pretty sweet. Anyway, let me hand it off to Chelsey.
Last but not least, don't forget your heart me's, guys. So everybody on TikTok, grab your heart me's. We will stay here, stay put. Everybody else, come join us on TikTok. I put a link for you guys. Just click it, head on over. And don't forget to friend up JJ. Head to jjsgarden.com. You can let me know if there's still free shipping, but if you use a promo code TFOT, you get 10% off, and it's all homegrown, natural. You've seen some of the clips that we put out for you guys. He prays over it, and it's just all sorts of tender loving care.
There we go. All right, thanks for joining us. Stay put. We'll be back in about 20 seconds now.
Yes.
I'm Paulino B Michael.
I'm Chelsey B Michael.
As always, be safe.
Be well.
And that's the flat out truth.